Hello and welcome to episode 109 of the Fools on a Hill podcast. I'm Cal and I'm joined by Yanni and Liam. Hiya. Hiya.
What's up? My
What
camera's
up?
on the right place here. I'm thrown off by this mirror thing. This doesn't feel right to me, guys.
Whoa.
That's better. Maybe I'm just that funny.
Linus? I can't pronounce anyone's name.
Leonard
today.
Skinner.
Leonard Godfrey is mirrored for the first time in his life.
It's like you, my mirror.
Whoa.
Yeah, so what's going on with the camera angle, Liam? Because you feel not only mirrored, it's just different. What's going on?
You do feel wrong.
Nothing else should be. Is it normally this way a bit? Maybe. See, the thing is, I use the same webcam for work and this, but for work I have it on that monitor because I work from that monitor, and for some reason when I do the podcast I work from this monitor, so I move it, and so it's probably slightly different every time.
Oh, sorry, bro.
But like the fact that when I do this, it's not mirrored. It feels really strange today, and today only. It's never been an issue before. I should just stop looking at myself.
You should.
But I can't help it. I can't help it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yanni, let's not beat around the bush.
Get your bush out.
You've absolutely go on.
Get your bush out.
You've had a little jolly this weekend, haven't you, my friend?
I have.
Tell me about it, because I've not asked. Not because I
You've
don't
not?
care.
No, I've been
No, I
been
thought-
saving it up. for this.
Yeah, no, I didn't want to say anything. There's quite a few things I feel like I want to talk to
Remember
you
what I
about.
said before, though. You know.
Get a fucking move on.
I went to Scotland. I enjoyed it at the end.
Cracking.
So, what did you guys do?
Cracking.
Go ahead, lad. Go
I'm
on.
just gonna crack that open. I don't want to
Well,
be rude. I didn't want to be rude while you were
Cheers,
talking.
everyone.
I have got a drink here that. Anyway,
It's
I
Scottish.
went to Scotland. It is Scottish.
Oh, go on.
I went
Scottish
to
Red
Scotland.
drink.
First time in my life. It was great. I wanted to go to Scotland for a while. There was also another reason we were going there. I went with my sister and her fiance. And we had a lovely time. Stayed in a little cottage just outside of Pitlochry, which is very sort of central.
Padlock.
Yep. And the first night we went there, it wasn't very clear which
Language they
cottage
spoke.
was.
Just aiming to get cancelled here by the Scots.
We were, yeah, no, I'm trying my best
really
not to,
ostracised
and you're
nation.
really doing the opposite here.
Yes, the Scottish independence.
It was,
Get rid of them.
it,
Sorry.
it was very dark when we arrived there because it was obviously a long journey, and there was one cottage upon arrival. Wasn't that one, but I only found out when I got out and did a full tour of the outside of the house. Tried to unlock the front door, couldn't. So basically, tried to break into a cottage that wasn't the one we were staying at.
Great.
Then found the right one. Beautiful. Sent you pictures. Sent you a picture of a
Ah,
door,
what a
which
door.
you all loved.
I was a big
What a
fan of that
door.
door. Yeah, I could really
It
see
was-
myself walking through it.
I don't want you to envision yourself there. It was really nice. To be honest, we'll go back there if we went again, and I'd highly recommend it.
You would go back if you went back.
I go back to that cottage if I went back to Scotland. Yeah, and
Petlockery.
and because it's very central, it's very easy to get to sort of everywhere. We went to Loch Ness.
Did you see her?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
First
And
sighted
that's
in
all that'll be
50
said on
years
that.
was Yanni.
No one believed me though.
What are the chances?
And also went to. Callum, you'll know this. Liam, you might know this. I don't know how much of a fan you are of Harry Potter, but you know in Chamber of Secrets where they are flying the car
Absolutely.
and they're trying to catch the train.
Absolutely.
the
Little
train
viaduct.
goes- Seen it?
Wow.
What was
it
it? Sorry,
was
I did hear what it was.
Viaduct.
Oh yeah, okay, just before
Yeah,
the
where he
tunnel.
nearly falls out, and then the train nearly runs him over.
Yeah.
Wow. is that
And let me
Scotland?
tell you, it was in Scotland.
Alright.
It was very,
Big.
very nice to see. It was
Can't be a nice.
so-
Was it
Like
a
what?
vast erection, Yanni?
always, always. It would have been even faster if you were there. But saw that. What else? We did loads of stuff, but there was so much to do there that we've said we'd go back again because there was loads that we didn't end up doing. Drove past Ben Nevis. Couldn't think of the fucking
Oh.
name of it.
Big Ben.
Big Ben, I almost said, yeah. And it's pretty big, to be fair.
Yeah, I can imagine. I think it's pretty big.
It's pretty big, yeah. And then on the last day, we went to Edinburgh. And what a beautiful city.
It looks great in
It
the
is.
pics. Edinburgh, yeah.
Edinburgh, and I've got to say that I've fallen in love with Scotland.
Wow.
Like, really have. It's
Right.
beautiful.
It's knocked your
And
knackers off, has it?
It's blew my socks off. So I will go back. When I was there,
Oh, he's got
in
some
Edinburgh.
memorabilia.
Went to Edinburgh Castle, and they were having a little taster of Magnum, not condoms.
Oh, Magnum.
I wouldn't have got that,
Magnum-
obviously.
Magnum
Magnum
Dongs.
condom for Monster Dog.
Not big enough. So this is a Scotch malt whiskey cream liqueur. So like Bailey's, but instead of whatever that is, it's Scotch whiskey in it.
Okay.
And let me tell you, it's fucking delicious. So I'm gonna have some of it today. Unfortunately, I have a Disaronno glass. That's the smallest glass I own. So it's gonna have to be in there.
Sacrilege.
Oh.
But really warms the cockles. You know that whiskey?
Do you not have an ice with it to water it down?
Absolutely not.
I
Well,
don't think.
it's like a creamy one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, fair play. How does it rank compared to the Velvet Disaronno?
This is my favourite cream liqueur that I've had.
Okay, I did
Wow.
think you were just ignoring me then.
Yeah,
That
I
was-
thought he's been taken
quite
away
the
to
pause.
another planet.
No.
I've
yeah.
never drank whiskey. I'll just say that.
I think you probably have.
I've never
Yeah.
drank. Sorry, I've drank bourbon. I don't think I've ever drank Scotch or Irish whiskey.
I don't really like it. If I'm honest
I
with
have
you.
tried Irish whiskey actually, and I didn't like it. I remember. I think I was in Australia when I tried it. But I've not tried it as
yeah.
an adult.
Will had a fucking hell, what's it called? I feel like it's into a tree or something like that. Anyway, it's like where you have
Sap?
like a multi. No, it's not that word, but it basically is that. There was different whiskies that he had on a board, and hated it. Hated his life having it, and just the
Oh, like
smell
a
of
little
it, not gonna be sick.
taster board sort of.
Yeah, flight. I think that's.
Thing. Oh
the word for
yeah,
it.
yeah, yep.
Yeah.
He went on
So
a flight.
didn't pick up a tree. And yeah, I hate that. But anyway, Scotland's great. I saw Tom Riddle's grave. I saw where McGonagall came from, which is also another surname for one of the headstones.
I've never thought about the fact that obviously there's a lot of Scottish influence in Harry Potter.
Well, she wrote a lot of it.
Well,
first
she's
novels.
Scottish, isn't she?
She was. We went
Is
to where the cafe was that she would have sat and wrote it, and it does look out upon the graveyard. However, the
bombed it.
cafe had a fire,
Oh, great.
so
Yeah,
it was
good.
permanently closed. But we saw outside it, but it was yeah, and there was one street which heavily influenced Diagon Alley, and yeah, it
That's
heavily
cool.
did. I
You can see
can
it.
confirm that it really did. That had the Harry Potter official merch store on it, so they're probably cashing in on it. But who blames them? It's a wonderful city, and I would recommend it honestly.
Yeah, I've been meaning to go to Edinburgh for quite a while, to be fair.
So yeah, that was. I got a sweet.
He's got
That's
a sweet.
Ooh.
Oh, that. Sorry,
I
there's so many things to take on there.
So yeah, so Millions branded, which is weird that it's Jelly Babies and it's Millions
but
for a
what-
start. But
yeah,
then it's I Am Brew flavored.
But what? Why? What is? Are they just jelly? Have you opened them? Have
Yeah.
you tried them? Are they just jelly babies? What's Millions got to do with it? I guess
They're
they've got
about
maybe like a strong flavour. Oh, so
think-
is Jelly Babies not a is it like Jaffa Cakes? Is that what?
Yeah,
is it?
probably.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. And it's
I
not
mean, it must
official
be.
Iron Brew either, is it?
Unless it's a collab, I don't know. But it tastes like Iron Brew. They're really nice.
cool.
I'll save some so you can have a try of it, Liam, because I know you'd like it.
I would. I meant to mention to you guys the other day. But it wasn't that exciting. I found a can of Iron Brew Extra ice cream flavored,
Oh,
Oh,
good
nice.
God.
and
That's
I
pig.
drank it the other day, and it was just kind of a bit weird, but also fine,
Mm.
but also not that great. Do you know what I mean? It was just kind of like, oh, okay. If it,
But
There's nothing that makes me want to drink that.
it was almost like,
I,
I thought it was gonna be like a Coke float, but like an Iron Brew float kind of tasting thing. But
Iron Brew. My
Obviously, the fake
sister
iron
had
brew
never
tasted good.
tried iron brew, so we were like, "Well, you obviously need to try iron brew while we're here," and she did not like it, which is
Was
a
it
positive.
different up? Did you try the
No.
full sugar?
I didn't try the full sugar, but I had
Ah.
the sugar-free and the extra, and that tasted the same as it does here.
I think the full sugar one is supposed to taste different.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
If I would have left out the diet one, you would have said that one was the one that was going to taste different. So it doesn't matter.
Oh, no, that's such a stupid thing to say.
I had a battered sausage, complete waste of fucking time. Couldn't find the battered Mars bar.
Oh,
I know. I don't think battered sausage is a particularly Scottish thing. I don't
no,
think, but
they sell
I
them as
just
chippy.
it came to my head, and I thought it was worth saying that it was shit, and you probably shouldn't get it because it really doesn't add anything apart from an extra layer of difficulty between you enjoying the sausage. But yeah, that was my Scottish trip.
Lovely.
Callum,
Ah.
Hello.
me and you have not met in a
Wow,
while.
is this the first time you've met? I've known
Nice to
Callum
meet
since
you, pal.
birth, so that's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
And since
to meet
then, you've had a haircut, haven't you?
I have. Yeah. Is that really what you brought up?
I don't know.
It's now
You've got
shoulder
nothing
length,
else to
but
say.
It's wet because I've just had
Oh.
a shower after painting my soon-to-be office. So this is not a setup anyone should get used to. All our viewers, don't get used to it. It'll be cool, and I'm gonna
Cool.
kit it out. Yeah, cool and fun and nice. Honestly though, nothing else has happened.
Cal,
Well-
but we haven't discussed like what. So yeah, you've had your haircut. It wasn't what you expected. You wanted to go for like a Miley Cyrus sort of thing. You've confirmed that. What
Absolutely.
did you end up with?
Um,
Is it just your hair was shorter?
no, I've got. It is good. It has got good layers, but because
okay.
obviously it's where I've slicked it back, so it is like quite
Miley Cyrus.
nice. But it's also on the brink of like a bit bowl cutty, because of the length.
Okay.
So I have been slicking it back.
A bit of a Paddy Pimblett sort of.
No,
Like
not that
monk-
bad.
like-
Paddy the baddie.
I'd love
No.
to.
Oh dear.
No, I don't really want to be associated with Paddy the baddie in any way, shape, or
Fair
form.
shot. Yanni,
Um,
you and I went to do something. Did we not?
Fools
did.
on tour.
Last weekend, Fools on
We
Tour,
did.
Fools on Tour.
2/3 on tour.
Two of us.
And it was bloody good.
It was good. We went to go and see American Water by Silver Jews played in full on its 25th anniversary by a musical collective out of Liverpool called KLOf, which is folk backwards, I realised. KLOf. And it was in this tiny venue, which I'd never heard of before, called Quarry. Yanni, is that right? Quarry?
That's correct. Mate.
And it was tiny. And it was pretty cool. Pretty
Was
cool
pretty
little
cool.
space. It really felt like when you see pictures of like the old Cavern and like really
Yes.
old like 60s clubs, it really looked like something like that. And it was really good. Yeah, the guys that put it on, there was like 6 or 7 musicians, 4 guitarists, bass player, a drummer, and then for a couple of songs there was a horner. There's a horny fella. And the guys kind of took it in turns to sing vocals on some of the songs, and also like played the different guitar parts. Like they each took like a lead on a few of the songs, and it was really bloody good, to be honest. It was really good. It was really cool to hear those songs in real life. At the beginning of the first song, when Random Rules starts, straight away I was like, oh, this is very strange. This is felt emotional straight away as to hear this song out loud. And to be fair, the sound was really good. I thought we both thought the sound was going to be shit.
It really exceeded our expectations in multiple ways. Like initially, we were like, "Did they need this many guitars?" The answer was yes, they do need that many guitars.
Turns out.
The second one was, "Why the fuck are they all stood around in a circle facing each other?
Yeah.
This will not sound good." It did sound really good.
It did.
And yeah, the songs, would they actually be any who had performed by this band? And like you said to me after it, it's probably better than what we would have got if we would have seen the original lineup play the songs.
Yeah, 100%.
Wow, that's quite the statement.
Because they were playing it to the album, which is what everyone knows. But Steve Malkmus, if you've ever seen him, does not play to the album. And David Berman was exactly the same. He wasn't a great singer. And any videos I've seen of him singing, it doesn't
David Byrne?
reach. David Byrne, yeah.
That's
Exactly.
what you said.
No, David
No.
Berman.
Oh.
No. But yeah, it was really cool. The drummers' vocals were fantastic. He had the deepest voice I think I've ever heard.
Yeah.
And some of the songs he sounded just like Dave Berman, and one of the other guitarists' backing vocals sounded just like Steve Malcolmus. It was really surreal. I saw that they put up the full audio recording of they did Neutral Milk Hotels in an Airplane Over the Sea, the same sort of thing a few months back. They put the whole audio on SoundCloud, so I'm really hoping they do the same for this one, because I'd be interested in listening back if it is quite the same. But I think it.
Yeah, there was one point where there was a very loud person speaking,
yeah.
and the drummer said, "Can you shut the fuck up?"
Mid playing, so he was playing
Mid-playing,
and
yeah.
singing, and it was a slower song towards the end. I can't think exactly which one it was, and yeah, just completely abruptly just stop drumming, stop singing. Can you shut the fuck up? And like everyone in like bumholes.
Yeah, just so tight.
But I was so glad because the guy was doing my head in as well. And to be fair, he went, "Yo, yeah, sorry." What did he say? He said, "I'm really enjoying it though."
Yeah,
and
and then he walked off
And Joe went, "Thanks,
because
mate."
he
And
must
carried
have
on.
realised that it was incredibly awkward
Yeah.
for him, so he just walked off for a
He
bit
was,
and came
yeah.
back. But
yeah, it was great.
except that it was fantastic, and we've said that if they were doing anything else, we'd probably go see it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Providing
An
obviously we like
album
it, yeah.
I'm more familiar with. I'd definitely come. Is there anything else we would like to talk about?
Spider-Man,
Okay, I
just to
didn't
ruin
really...
Liam's day.
Oh, little baby boy.
I'll talk about Simpsons. afterwards.
Okay, yeah, Spider-Man 2. The game is out. Potentially spoilers ahead, but we'll try and not for Liam.
Oh, please.
It's
me.
good. It's good.
Yeah,
I've
it's
not
good.
completed it. I'm a little bit ahead of Yanni based on conversations.
You just rush into the story out. You're not doing any of the side stuff.
You
Not
bitch.
yet. No, I know. See, normally I
This
do.
guy.
I do it exactly the same way Yanni is, but on my Twitter, I just can't escape near spoilers, and I'm just worried that it's just going to be completely ruined. So when I get the time to play it, I just want to get through the main crux of it.
Can you not mute words on Twitter?
I can, but I
recommend.
can't be asked because I'm, I've got more things going on in my life. But to be fair, I don't know if you're feeling this, Yanni. One, it's so much more difficult than 1 and Miles Morales. It is 100%. It is.
You've been playing too much Party Manager, right?
And the missions just feel so much longer.
Oh, send it back if you don't like it.
I'm not.
Fucking hell. Give me
I'm
it.
saying this is a good thing because when I did Miles Morales, I didn't play that until
The cat.
Yeah, there is. I didn't play Miles Morales until semi-recently.
She's not in frame. Sorry, she won't be seen on the video. So.
Ghost Cat. I just feel like I absolutely flew through that. But this, the missions are taking me like half an hour to 40 minutes, and I'm really enjoying that.
Well, if you're shit at a game, mate, just say that.
No,
But-
but the boss fights, it's like fucking 3 rounds to every boss fight, and good. I'm enjoying it.
Can I ask?
It's really good.
Ask.
You can ask.
From the first game, which is the
Ox.
only one I've played, I've not played Miles Morales.
Oh, boy.
Bitch.
There were some levels where you played as it was a name. Was it Gwen? No, it wasn't Gwen. It was like June or something. What was the girl's name? Chick's name.
Mary Jane.
Was it Mary Jane in the first game?
Yeah.
Okay.
The fucking main love interest of
Yeah,
Spider-Man,
but-
Peter
well,
Parker.
I did say Gwen first. I wasn't quite sure where. I can't remember. It was years since I played the game. But there were missions where you played as Mary Jane, and I hated those missions. Where
Honestly.
you like stealthy and if I remember rightly, is there
They
anything
have
Well-
leveled them up.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
that's-
are still there, but they are so much more intense and
I
enjoyable.
don't like that. I don't
And
like
she can
intense.
She can sprint, which is all you want. Like,
And
Oh.
she can attack.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't like stealth missions in games.
Neither do
I
I,
really
in-
To
don't.
be honest,
general.
I don't know, there's more. I've only played the one with us being the character in it, and
Oh.
I wasn't really that blown away by the fact I was going to have to do that, but it was all right, and it was over pretty quickly.
Well,
me anyway, I'm not
I
shit at it.
really do not want to give spoilers away here, Johannes, but there's one coming that's pretty good.
She's naked.
Spoiler. But no, it's amazing, and you need to
Just
play it if you can.
buy a
It's such a
PlayStation
high
5.
entry point for me to play that game. It's not simple. It's so not. I'm going to drop like £450 to £500 to play that game.
I
It's
basically,
not happening.
I bought a PS5 for this moment. Yeah.
Well,
I
that's
don't
all
play
well and good
games
for you.
really.
I will at some point, but then I
You
also
don't
have
play
a
no
bunch.
games.
My problem with getting a PS5 is I was thinking the other day about like trading in my Xbox, and I think it would just about cover a PS5. Would be that I'd still have to buy games, and like fucking £70, and I wouldn't just want Spider-Man. I'd want Last of Us. I'd want God of War. Blah, blah, all these exclusives, and it's not worth me getting a PlayStation to then also not being able to afford all those games. Or you know what I mean? It just is. I'm
But you
too far
would
behind.
be able to in time.
I would be able to in time.
PlayStation have great sales, to be fair, quite regularly.
I will be able to in time. I will be able to in time. I'm not going to spend the rest of my life and not played all these PlayStation games that I want to play.
See how you crack after your B-Day.
I certainly won't make enough to drop it on a PS5.
No, I'm not saying that, but you might be a little bit closer.
No, I'll just be
towards it.
sadder. I'm going to be more sad because as the days goes on, it's
Sadder.
more difficult. Anyway, I've been playing Simpsons Hit and Run, guys, which, let me tell you, what a game. That game was so ahead of its time, you know. Can't you're a bad gamer, we've established that. You don't understand games.
Well, so my problem is, what do you think of the input delay to the game? Is there an input delay?
There's a slight input delay, but I think every game
Right.
back then, there's always a bit of a...
Yeah.
You carry
So-
on moving after you stop.
Are you still playing on a SCART lead, or have you got like a HDMI adapter?
I am emulating the game on a modern computer, personal computer.
Okay. Well, there we go then.
Macintosh.
Right.
Please
Okay.
don't pry any more into that.
I legally
Okay,
own the
that's fine.
game, so it's fine.
Okay.
Somewhere. I have at some point legally owned the game.
We've all
Let's
got
not
the
get
PS2 here.
don't get
Yeah.
lawyers involved.
No. Okay.
you
Well,
know,
that's fine.
you know.
But yeah,
Reasonable.
I've been playing it semi recently on PlayStation 2 with a HDMI adapter, and oh my god, it just takes fucking ages for it to do what you want. So it's so infuriating. But the game itself, obviously, nostalgia. It's a great game. I do love it, but fuck me, it's really caused me some aggro.
It's obviously not like a fantastic game. There are 7 missions on each level. There's 7 levels, so there's not an awful. If you rush through the story like you do, Cal, like I did the whole first level worth of missions in about 10-15 minutes. Like
Yeah.
if you just go to the power plant, race back, do that, it takes no time. But then there's like collect all the wasp cameras, collect all the cards, blah 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 blah. And like that first level, I must have played so much as a kid that I knew it
Yeah.
completely
Yeah.
inside out. So
Yeah.
I last night I completed that level 100%, got it all done. I went to the second level, which was bought, and it's like in the middle of the city where like Moe's Tavern is and stuff like that, and the Jebediah statue and things like that.
Mm.
And I recognised that level, but fuck me, like I don't feel like I know it at all, which made me realise just how little I continued on that game other than replaying. I must have just not had a memory card at the time and just kept replaying the first level over and over again. Sounds about right, but
I think my favourite levels are like the Lisa one where you can visit Professor Frink's observatory. And I also like the one where it's like Halloween sort of based and the aliens are out.
it's the last one, I think, last level.
Yeah. Do you play as Homer in that level?
Yeah,
The
I
last
think you
one,
go back to Homer. Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of think I've realised that I may have only played those levels at other people's houses. I don't think I ever actually got.
Yeah.
that
No, I'm
far.
the same. Yeah. I
Yeah,
can't remember who it
school
was.
That's where I played it, yeah.
I think it was James Fisher Jones. Big up, Jim. Brought a memory card over, and that's how I played the last.
Jim.
Yeah, Jimbo. That's how I played the last one. I'm pretty sure it's James.
I think I played it with Connor, Hughes, and Danny. But it's mad. And I'm also playing it on an Xbox emulator, which is interesting because I played it on PS2 originally. But I've owned all versions of the game, so that's fine as well. But it's somewhat different. I can't put my finger on why. But it's it is fun. It's fun. The missions, driving around's fun. The little voice things. I am evil Homer.
Yeah.
There's so many that I remember. It's really stupid. It's really fun. They should just remake it. I don't know what the logistics of that are, but they would make a fucking killing if they remade that game.
Did you two even play the Simpsons movie game?
Yes.
Yeah, I had it on the Wii. Yeah,
Love that.
that
I
was
on
good.
the Wii.
too.
Yeah, on the
Yeah.
Wii.
Yeah, it was on all sorts.
Well, there's a
that
time
game.
when I played, when I had the Wii, I bought everything on the Wii. I guess you probably played it on PS2 or something.
I was
Yeah.
360.
Oh, it
hours.
would. Yeah, sorry, it was 360 PS3 time as well, wasn't it, actually?
I think it was on the PS2 as well.
Yeah. Well,
I
there was
played it on PS.
PS2 went on for fucking ever. I'm sure like FIFA 16 was on PS2. Well after the
Christ.
fact that anyone was still playing on it. But yeah, old games, fun.
Yeah,
Yes.
they are.
Talking of old things, though.
We're not going to do that anymore.
Oh, we're not?
Oh, we are.
We are?
Yes. I know where you're home with this. Sorry. Yep.
It's just past its 10th anniversary, is that right?
Do it.
We are in the land of
Ranking goodness.
ranking
baby.
goodness, Tumblr, Prime,
KSI.
annoying Twitter people who keep cropping up on my For You page. It's doing my head in. Oh my god.
Is this people
Fuck.
reenacting that time? I had one today, actually.
No,
so-
it's not even that. It's just AM Twitter, AM TWT, if you will. Honest to God, people are fucking gimps. Just
That
get a
is
life.
true.
Honest to
Yeah,
God.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm
Well,
sure
I've
I
heard
would
of
have
that
probably been
before.
like that back in the day, but
You were?
Definitely you would.
I
You
love Arctic
absolutely
Monkeys.
were.
I probably know different now. I love Arctic Monkeys. But some of the shit I read. And it's really hard now because obviously I'm a massive Arctic Monkeys fan. When news about Arctic Monkeys comes out, I want to know. And then that translates to all these fucking little neeks coming up. Oh my god.
I've never heard Neek
Just-
in real life.
It's just-
Oh, I love
Honest to God, it's painful. Do you know what? Next time, I'll get some screenshots and we can have a little peruse
it. Oh, please do.
through
Love
Twitter.
Please.
But yeah,
what?
I'm just,
if any of you lovely twits are watching, please share this forthcoming rank we are doing.
yeah,
of
look
AM.
at the abuse you just.
You fucking
Oh, cut that
losers.
bit out. And there's no way they've got the attention span to watch a whole hour pod.
Wow.
So
They were scared off by that gong. That's far too heavy metal for them.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're ranking AM. Famously, between the three of us, I think this is our least favorite album because we're just so bloody indie. Isn't that right, boys?
No.
No.
If Yanni's going to say The Car, and
And
Liam's
I'm
going to say Tranquility Face,
There we go.
you're
That was
such
easy.
gimps.
I reckon,
Not-
like,
Um,
as a average between the three of us, it's probably bottom. Yeah, probably.
But that being said, it's bloody good, and I think it gets overlooked. So let's get right into it, shall we?
Let's
I'm
do
not
it.
gonna-
Right.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. It's close.
Does he
Liam?
want to know?
You're in charge of it. Take it
I am.
away, honey. Should have said that on Are You Mine? Not
Yeah,
this
good.
one.
Do I want to
Human.
know first number one, baby? I'm finding this hard because I've not thought about this prior at all to try and
Yes.
place this among the rest right now. But I'm gonna say for this, it's
It's 4.
5
It's
to 8.
2 to 4. No. This is
There's 4
arguably.
songs better than this on this album.
No, there's not. This is arguably the biggest song to suffer
Ever.
from overplayedness
Oh, yeah,
in my
massively.
mind.
In our lifetime.
But then when you come back to it, holy hell, it's good. It's so good live. It's so simple. It's so beefy.
I don't have that feeling.
I mean, I think it's good and all the rest of it, and I get what you said. What's going on in my hair today? I don't understand what's happening with it.
Looks the same as it
Um,
always does.
Yeah. Same as it ever was.
It's just
David Berman.
there are definitely 4 songs better on this album than do I want to know. 100%.
I disagree.
Well, when we come to them, maybe we'll
Well, I've left to
adjust.
say, I bet this gets knocked down.
I think
Okay.
looking at the track list now, I think there's 2 better songs, 3 better songs, maybe. At a push.
It's so simple, and I agree that doesn't make it bad in any way, but it also means there's just not an awful lot to really come back and like over appreciate. There's not there aren't any parts that are gonna like, oh god, I forgot about that bit, or I've never noticed that
God.
part, because it's literally laid out in front of you like a map, and I know exactly what's gonna happen for the whole song, apart from the bridge, which is slightly different.
Quality there.
Yeah,
That was incredibly sensual from Yanni there, popping that millions
Yeah, really felt
iron brew jelly
I
baby.
wish I had some
Good time.
millions. I used to love just fucking jamming them in your
Yeah,
mouth.
yeah, man.
So you can't breathe. Big
Exactly,
clump into a
Fill
big
your mouth.
massive
You can't move your mouth.
In lockjaw.
jaw. Yeah. Oh, God, I'm so jealous. Yanni, how are they, by the way? How are the jelly babies? Are they different to normal jelly babies in any way?
Yeah, it tastes like iron brew, mate.
Great, that's not what I was looking for. Do I want to know? We're going to put that on 2 to 4, are we?
Same texture.
Absolutely.
What do you
mate, yeah.
think about this colouring, by the way, guys?
Awful. Hate it.
It's very PowerPoint.
It's great.
Proper year
I was
5.
trying to go
innit?
for the rank colours, you know. I couldn't do white over it,
yes.
all black, because it wouldn't have worked.
Because
so this is
it's
what
worked really well on Fireside, hasn't it? I can read that.
Okay, maybe I should have done purple or something. It's all right. We know what we're doing. We're talking it through.
I don't think you could win, to be honest.
Yeah, no.
You could have put it like above the sound wave.
Yeah,
that would have
but
made
then I'd have to put
logical
it
sense.
underneath. And
Guys, I've got a question for you.
it would.
Are you mine?
Take it away, honey.
Birds with monkeys.
Yeah, this is another one which, honestly, nowadays I kind of skip, which is on me. And while I'm here,
Come on.
it needs to not be the closer to their set.
Oh, is that the case?
Speak
yes.
with truth, Callum.
Ugh, that's wild.
Honestly, you've got body paint right there, boys.
This
Why?
doesn't make sense as a closer. If anything, it's like an opener.
No. Or it just
Or just
do
a
it,
middle
yeah,
pickup.
open
Eighth.
open the
Yeah.
open the encore. Which another thing, fucking
Yeah.
encores. Have a way with them.
No,
hate
it's fun.
encores.
Everyone needs a break.
It's bollocks. Give me one more song. Then I don't know.
One more
Well, no, but you
song.
get 2 more songs in an encore, so what are you crying about?
No,
Probably three, innit?
just do. Yeah, you get 3 in an encore. Just do.
Well, not always. A lot of
Another
bands only
one.
do 2.
I also got these
Like two
boys.
songs.
Just to
Oh, mate,
Fucking
they
just
are. Oh, Jelly Babies. Oh.
Vimto Jelly
Oh, I
Babies.
thought they were like the
This guy, fucking sweet shop, Scottish sweet shop over here.
a little sweet on zoo.
Okay.
Are you inviting the kids around or what? Okay. Okay, I don't know. Right, fucking, are you mine?
Honestly,
Four.
5 to 8.
It's for.
Oh, 2 to 4 is fucking wild, Johnny. Get bent.
Got that.
Is that offensive?
Ah.
No, that doesn't. I understand the connotation there, but I don't think it is in this context. We'll get fucked.
No, we
anyway, it's
say
the
it's
same way.
Whatever,
not.
one
We
for
say it's
the
not
road.
offensive.
If it
Hoo-hoo.
wasn't meant to. One for the road.
5 to 8.
Yeah,
I'll be honest
probably.
with you, boys.
I'll
Like, I have no interest in ranking this album right now. I'm just not feeling any songs. Even the songs I like, I don't even know what they are right now. I just don't really.
Well, we're here now. We can't cut it short.
That's the
Let's
spirit.
just get through it. This is
Um,
better than both
I'm
of
happy
those songs
for
on
us.
there.
You know what I mean? I'm buzzing, but like, I'm
I get
not
it.
going to be giving you solid gold.
Why don't we
with
pull up
my
a Britney
answers.
Spears rank? What do you say about that? You're on form for pop heroes.
I'll
aren't
rank a Britney.
you? I'll rank you in a minute. I think One for the Road is better than both of the songs that are on there.
That is wild. Absolutely wild.
That,
I think it's
that
better than
middle
Are You
eight,
Mine.
that middle eight, killer.
Yeah. I'd be happy with a 2 to 4, but I think it would eventually get bumped down.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, I'll go for that. Arabella.
Arabella.
Oh.
2 to 4.
How many kids are called Arabella? And now probably in year 6.
At least
That's
10.
fucked up.
2 to 4. Arabella for me.
5 to 8 for me.
I just know they're more better.
Absolutely. I completely agree with Liam. I could do
Boys,
without this now.
Yeah,
I
I don't
really
care for this
feel
much
like-
anymore.
Did we do a classic on this, or have we already done a rank? Because
We
a
haven't
lot
done
of
a
this
rank.
feels familiar.
I think we've done a classic. I don't think we've done
We
a
may
rank.
have done a
Right.
classic. When would we have done a
Wh-
classic?
Why would we have done a classic?
It was 10 years the other day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well-
silly bastard.
So if we done it quite recently, that can't be right.
I feel like we did, but maybe
Great.
time has escaped.
It's rehashing content.
Exactly, it's
Department.
how the big names do it in English. Arabella, 2 to 4 for me. I very much like it. It's because I don't overplay it, and it's still rocks.
We did it.
Still rocks.
Sorry, we
for me.
did a classic a month ago.
What?
So.
Yep.
Well, yeah, 'cause it came out in September. 9th of September. Oh, so
What
almost 2
the
months ago.
Fuck.
So that's probably why it feels a bit fatigued at this point. But Arabella, I get what you're saying, Jan. I think I've massively overplayed it in my life,
Right.
and
Bingo.
it's been overplayed for me on my behalf.
Honestly,
Someone just
and I just find that riff dull now.
I wouldn't be opposed to a 9 to 11 for this.
Whoa,
I could
that's
see it.
too much for me right now.
I could see it, but
Boys,
I think it's
I'm
probably
gonna need-
worse.
I'm gonna need a slight,
We're going 5 to 8. We're going 5 to 8.
need to
Absolutely.
edge me. Edge me, boys. I want it all. 12.
12.
12.
Straight in there.
Absolutely should not be on the
No
zone.
deliberation.
Dog shite. Just I don't even need you to replace it. Get rid of it. Just cut it out. It would have been. I don't
Cut
know.
it
I don't know who thought that was a good idea.
out.
Yeah, you couldn't agree more. I'm putting these on, and I've not even put that one on. That says it all.
Number 1 party anthem. It's in the name.
It's not number 1.
It could
Sorry
be
to
number
you.
1.
It's very good though.
There's 2 I would be happy with number 1. This is
Yeah.
one of them.
I've
So
now
it's by,
realised what you two are going to
But
say.
I think you and I agree
Absolutely.
on the
And I'm
podcast. So
definitely
Yeah,
not
I
winning
think so.
that, Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
So this
And I'll
has to
agree
be
with you
2
on
to
that.
4 for me.
Yeah.
And it has to be top of 2 to 4.
Do you know what? It's funny this one because this one's grown. I wasn't really bothered about this one when the album came out, and now over the years, this is the one that really stands out to me when I listen back to it. I was like,
Same.
oh shit, this is good. Like I can't believe I've never really cared that much about it. So yeah, I'm gonna put it at the front of 2 to 4. Fuck it, let's just break up.
God bless you.
Yeah, really.
Oh, this is painful.
It's there now. Yeah, fantastic song.
Yeah.
That sounds 9 to 11.
Bad sounds.
I never listen to this one anymore because it comes after number 1 party anthem, which is
Yeah.
just silly.
It should not be done.
It is very good, but it's definitely a 9 to 11.
This might be a stupid question because it's even numbered and probably not the case. But is this A side or B side?
B side.
B.
I had a weird thought it was the end of the A side for some reason.
No, I think
It's
it's the
bad
start
either
of the
way.
B.
It's a bad placement.
Um,
It's a bad placement.
I'm pretty sure this was the first song they played live from this album.
It was.
Yeah, it was.
Yep.
And it was a recording
Wild.
from outside the arena
Yeah,
or something.
Yeah, I
like you see
remember.
the stairs that look
yeah, it's
like a
slightly
Tony
to the
Hawk level.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
wild.
Wow. Full of nostalgia on this episode, aren't we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It just reminds me of Mr. Hibbert's
The
masterclass.
golden years.
Well and truly. 9 to 11 though, Liam. Yeah.
Easy.
Fireside,
9-11.
number
Yeah.
1, baby.
Number 1.
Justice
mean-
for Fireside. We all know who plays guitar on this. My man,
It's mid-S.
I don't play that on that.
Bill Ryder Jones.
Oh, him. That one. It was him or Miles. They love just tapping into the world, don't they? For a little bit of extra
We're all
support.
Riddler.
This song, I think we talked about this on the 10
We did.
years because
But
it's
go on.
it's just fucking quality, isn't it? What a song!
Quality.
And
Yeah.
I think I gave this exact story, but when this album first came out, I went on holiday shortly after, just before my birthday, and I bought some dodgy jog pair of Beats headphones, and the whole journey home, I listened to this song pretty much on repeat. And
That's annoying.
it's been a big, and those headphones are pretty good for jog, I thought, but they broke very quickly. But this song,
They sound great.
Beats more like breaks, right?
Yeah,
Really
this
good.
is a great song. It's undoubtedly number 1, I think.
Indubitably.
Yeah, why'd you only call me when you're...
9 to 11.
Thank you, Yanni. Yeah, go on.
I quite like the song. I think we had this argument in the
Ooh.
classic. I like
Yeah,
it.
based on what's coming, yeah, I think so. I think 9 to 11.
You still
9 to 11.
I think the comment we came away with for this song was that this is the AM song.
Yeah, it's made for the radio, wasn't it? I think that's what we said. This was the
Yeah,
single.
but it's a good little ditty, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's a good little tune.
Nah.
No.
No?
No, 9 to 11.
9/11. There we go.
It was a national tragedy.
I watched that video.
Snap out of
earlier.
it.
I watched that video just before.
No, you didn't.
I thought,
Snap out of it. I've really come back around to this song since the
Yeah.
last tour. When I was looking at the set list of what they were playing, I was like, oh, I could really do without it. But it's bloody great. The chorus is fantastic. It's a great song.
Carl, I want to
yeah,
grab
but
both your shoulders and shake. 'Cause you
Baby.
snap out of it.
I want to grab your cheeks and kiss your hell.
Oh
Um,
gosh.
Which
Snap
ones?
out of it. You know,
Oh, the airy ones,
like a Dennis doll.
It's not these then.
the peach fuzz.
Yeah, I've come around this as well. I don't know if it was just after the classic we did, maybe, but I remember just watching the video and sort of taking the whole experience in again, like I would have when I was a youth when this would have came out. And yeah, it's gone up in my estimation. So I'd probably put it in this rank somewhere.
It's a 5. It's a 5 to 8, I think, quite comfortably.
Knee socks.
Beautiful.
No.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's 2 to 4.
2 to 4.
Something's getting knocked out of 2 to 4.
Wow.
I wanna know.
100%.
Do I want to know what's getting knocked down?
Yeah, because I think 1 for 3 is better than Do I Want to Know, so I agree. Yeah.
Christ. Well, all right. That's
That was easy.
democracy.
It's fucking simple. What's getting knocked
I'll
out
take
of
it.
there? Oh, no, nothing does get knocked out of there. We had this exact same conversation last time.
And I Want to Be Yours. Absolutely 9 to 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty fair.
Honestly, Al, if you're watching, please, 1, take it off the set list completely. 2, stop mixing it with star treatment. Just
Yeah.
do star treatment.
Exactly. Yeah.
God.
Sorry, is that a thing?
Yeah. So
Yes.
they play I Want to Be Yours even slower than the studio version. Unnecessary. And then the final bit where it comes back to I Want to Be Your Vacuum Cleaner, he does the opening verse, the star treatment. And it works, but it doesn't need to be done.
You reminded me that I really like the second half of the song. And the outro.
Yeah.
This
This is number 1 on the popular on Arctic Monkeys Spotify.
1.5 billion streams.
That's
Not the most
ridiculous.
streamed, but it's the number 1.
It's
current
only
most popular.
below on the album Do I Want to Know in terms of streams.
That's wild. That must be due to TikTok or something.
No, it's because of John
Lisa.
Cooper Clarke and everyone thought it was dead cool when it came out. Whatever he says, some shit.
Well,
or something.
That brings us to a close on the AM rank. I tell you what, guys, it's Tranquility Base Hotel and Casino next, and I, for one, am going to
Was
be putting my weight around like nobody's business. And
Please do.
the number 1 on the album will be apparent very quickly next episode. But I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
I hope you are too. So there's our
we all?
ranking of AM. It's definitive, fireside, fantastic. I Want It All. Dog shit.
Shite.
Shove it in the
Let's
bin.
move on, shall we?
Indeed we shall.
From 10 years ago to
This week.
but less than 10 days ago. Hot off the press. Not that we do that anymore, but please take the reins. I'm struggling. I'll do it. I've got I've got a big
Flip-flop.
confession to make, guys. And
Oh,
honestly,
we've known a while.
He loves this mouse,
yeah,
Kane.
fine.
we're not there yet, Liam.
Oh, okay.
I'd like to. Can I just guarantee our friendship now, please? Can I lock it in? Can I bank?
No, I
Liam,
can't
what
take
you-
it. I can't take it.
I don't think we should.
Can I bank,
can't take it.
please?
I can't take it.
We've had Liam. I've known you since birth. Yanni, slightly
Approximately
before
twins.
year 7.
Even before we were born, I think.
I actually really quite like this vaccine song.
Oh, grow up, man. Grow up.
I know.
That's,
I think what I think it is because the recent ones have been so shite. There is something that I can cling on to. Still bad previous vaccines, but previous vaccines. I don't like the chorus though.
no,
Chorus is bad.
you don't say.
But the opening, it feels like it could go somewhere. And
Yeah,
then the
into
chorus is just a bit
Trash.
lackluster.
Empty trash. Done.
Yeah, but do you know what? I do like it, and I played it quite a lot this last week.
You know what, Cal? Sometimes I swear
Oh.
we should not be friends.
This guy, yeah.
Beautiful.
Um,
Neither of you like it then?
No.
Not at all. It's
No.
significantly better though.
Like it's
No.
it's like fine. In a
It's
in a
not
kind of
changing my world,
disgusted
but,
way of like it's fine. Do better.
Liam,
Fine.
you've heard this before, but can I have your big again on my screen, please?
Oh. Yeah. I'll be big now for you, boy. I'm so big for you.
So big for me.
As you said.
Talking of disgustingly fine or whatever Liam just said, I can't remember the precise wording. Miles Kane EP that he alluded to. Time of your life. Did you have the time of your life?
I had a time of my life.
I had the time of my life not listening to it.
Based on, well, definitely changed the show. This is good. I told the boys. Trixie.
You never said that to us.
Oh, I've never said that. On the other weekends, Yanni.
We're going to start incorporating that into our intro now.
I recently did a little run through of the whole Miles Kane discography, back to back. It was a quiet day at work, and honestly, changed the show. Not as bad as I remember it being. Still, it's not good, but it's not as bad as I remember it being. It's comfortably a 5,
Yanni
not
and I
the
saw
4
that
I gave it.
And it wasn't good.
No.
Did you? Where? Oh,
Neighbourhood
Neighbourhood.
Weekend, yeah, but I'm pretty sure there's only a couple of songs I recognise, so it was probably.
You know we were VIPs.
VIP, guess.
And One Man Band is all right if that's what you're looking for, but very rarely am I looking for that. This is all right. It's quite puppety in some places. My Death, probably the best song. That's the most puppety. Time of Your Life is the same chords as a puppet song. I can't remember what it was. The first 2 chords are the same.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the whole.
It's also the same as a Tom Jones song, I'm sure. That's the only song I listened to, and I'll be honest with you, I did think this is better than I expected, but it was still not at the point of good.
Yeah, passable.
Yeah, passable was how I described it. I mean, it's definitely better than his last 2 releases, that's for sure.
Guys, can I ask you a question? What is the link between Rolling Stones and Barcelona Football Club? Barcelona, sorry.
FC Barcelona are sponsored by Spotify. So as their sponsorship, every now and then, certain musicians have their logo put on. Drake had one. I can't remember who else, but Rolling Stones right now.
They had the owl on.
The owl,
on
yeah.
The Barcelona kit.
Mm-hmm.
That is fucking wild. Because I noticed I was looking at the Rolling Stones website.
Is it Black Plants?
Yes, it is. I'm just trying to go through it now.
Jesus
Sorry, Liam.
Christ.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to do the same.
I saw that there was a deal on. No worries. A deal on the new Stones album for like 15 quid, and I didn't want it, so I wasn't really interested in it. But I wanted to find out if that was the standard price or not. Long story short, went on their website, and the first thing that's shown was a picture disc of the Barcelona logo, loads of them. Nothing that shows Rolling Stones. Maybe it had a tongue incorporated in some way, and you could also get a Barcelona kit with the tongue on.
I would like that.
Well, it's on the website.
The tongue is a different red to the red on the Barcelona kit, and that is upsetting. The tongue should just be white. Forsake the colour. We all know what it is.
Well, I think it's different enough.
The colour.
The burgundy on the Barcelona kit is Trey Burgundy.
Yeah. The Miles Kane album, decent.
Yeah, sure.
Another song I particularly liked, which Yanni has differing thoughts to, is "In the City" by Charli XCX and Sam Smith. Donk.
I listened to it again just before we started recording, and it's grown on me. I mean, it was just not what I was expecting. I think that was the thing.
Yeah.
So if I accept it for what it is, chorus does slap a bit, to be fair.
Yeah, it's very good. I've also enjoyed some. I'm not going too in depth with the review here. I've enjoyed some songs off the Troye Sivan record, which I really was not anticipating enjoying. Okay. I think I'm in my
Troye Sivan era.
Maybe
Hyper pop
era.
Yeah. I'm not gonna stake claim to that. That's not for me to say. But yeah, I'm enjoying all these donks at the moment. Echo it again.
I said we're.
Oh,
like we're here.
Maybe
a bit more of an obscure.
obscure in a way that it
we
just-
exist
yeah.
kind of thing.
I'm so sure no one knew what the fuck you were about.
Sorry.
What are your thoughts on this song, Liam? Come back round.
Hello. Yeah, I think it stinks. Gosh, I got a bit of a cough. Sorry, chaps. Yeah, I think it stinks. I don't love it. But like, I was listening to music really loud today.
What?
Don't love it.
I don't love it. I think it stinks. Stop saying that.
Sorry, what are you saying?
Like, I don't love the song, but I think it's acceptable as a stinky tune.
Okay.
It stonks and stinks.
Okay.
Stonks is
That
a better
normally
phrase, maybe.
means. Okay.
Like, it gets the
I've done-
pulse racing, gets the foot tapping. But as a song, and as
the
I know
artwork got
what I
Yanni's
know,
pulse racing.
Not
oi,
anything.
nips
Dirty
on
boy.
display. When
Oh, you said racing.
when you've got chips, when you've got Charli XCX, I expect someone who's like, we'll call it chips from now on. When chips is on display.
Fucking hell.
I was expecting more anyway.
Chips.
But I will say I was listening to music very loudly today. And
Oh yeah.
for some reason, like extra loud, which was fun. I had a good time. I listened to a lot of Radiohead, and that was good. Which album, you ask? Oh, Hail to the Thief. And then this song, when I was listening to this, came on, obviously. And I felt like I was in the club. Do you know what I mean? I had the windows shutters all closed. It was pretty dark in here, to be honest. I was doing some really boring work, and I was having a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, slaps.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
I don't have a list of anything right now, so I can't instigate the next thing. It's on you guys.
That's really
Okay.
good.
I think we'll have a good conversation about the next couple. We'll start with IDLES, who are back
Yeah.
with Dancer.
Featuring a look at the sound system.
That's true.
Oh.
They
yeah,
do
they're
the
singing the
chorus,
chorus.
noise.
But the background under Joe. I really like this, and I'm very aware whenever Idols come back with a lead single, apart from when it was Mr. Motivator, I really like it every time. And I'm kind of bracing myself for the album to be a little more disappointing and a bit more what you'd expect. And while this is what you expect, I think it's better. They've done it properly, and it is minimalistic but sounds full,
Wow.
and it's good.
I agree, absolutely. Until the chorus.
Yeah, the chorus is weak.
The
I'm
verses,
gonna
I think,
echo
are
everything
great.
you're saying.
I think the verses are brilliant, strong word. But they've really come back a good form. Happy with it. Especially the more I've listened to it, I enjoy those verses. The way Joe spits some of those lines, is really good. And that chorus, it's weak, like kind of musically. It's all right in terms of the the notes that are being played. But lyrically, it's there's nothing really there at all. And those backing vocals by the guys and gals from that LCD sound system they just sound like trash. And I can't get past it. Like, the mix is awful, or something's just way off. They just don't sound good. And I played this song to Lydia, and she was like, "I don't like the chorus. Like, what's that noise?" I no matter what I'm listening
get
to
it
on,
That's more in depth than we ever said.
no matter how I listen to it, I can't make that sound good. It doesn't.
I don't think it sounds bad. I just think the actual execution of the whole chorus is not. Things aren't in the right place
Maybe.
musically. And yeah.
So the
just-
mix.
Yeah, but I've not got a problem with the backing vocals. I think they're all right. They give it a bit more movement. But
But there's something about the way it fits together it just doesn't fit together. Yeah, I've got no problem with what's actually being done.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I mean I'm not disappointed by it. So there's that. It's slightly piqued my interest into what the album's going to be, what the next single will be before the album. But
I am
just sort of past Idol. I know we say this every single time we cover Idols, but I just am. Even like the old stuff, I sort of can't be arsed. I know it's like you mentioned the other day in the chat, 1049 Goffo, and I mean, obviously that whole album slaps, and that song slaps in particular. But I just like, I don't get excited when I see the name Idols or I see one of those tracks that I do like. I don't think, oh yeah,
I skip.
buzzing to listen to you.
Yeah, I've got a Idols playlist that I put on in work the other day, and honestly, I got rid of about all of them, bar maybe 8 from the queue, and I was it lasted about 20 minutes, and I was like, okay, well that's me done then. It's a shame.
It's a strange one. I think that this one, if it wasn't for the issues I find with the chorus, it's kind of pulled me back in. So I'm hoping there's more. I do think that the fact that this album is to be produced by Nigel Godrich.
Oh yeah,
I don't feel
Liam's bias will kick in.
But I don't feel like that shows in this song, which is, I don't know, him and Kenny Beats, who's also a decent producer. That this was the outcome where that chorus just doesn't work for me at all. Is strange, and I don't think the rest of it sounds particularly like well produced necessarily. So
well, from one minimalistic band and their return to another, Yard Act are back, telling us about their dream job. And let me tell you, I am done with Yard Act. I can't be fucked.
Thank you for having that opinion.
I mean, it's so boring, so laboured. There is just nothing. It's fair enough. Like it's what Yard Act are good at, I suppose. But they've done that, and this is. I don't know. I don't know. With Idols, I think they can hide behind the heaviness, and even though there's not much going on in the music, you get a bit of a. Rah!
There's excitement to it, isn't there?
Yeah. Whereas this is all quite one note, and the music does sound a bit different. It feels like a bit of a development, but the lead singer's vocals are identical. It could just be. This could just fit on.
See, I disagree with that massively. I won't say that I love this song because I don't. But the more I've listened to it, it's grown on me slightly. I think like the chorus with the extra vocals, it's quite like funky soul sort of thing. And like there's certain parts of how like the call and response in the verses and stuff is pretty cool. And I think musically it feels very different to the first album to me.
Musically, I'm not denying that.
I mean, obviously his voice sounds the same because that's his voice. I don't think.
Yeah, but I know this is the style, but it just sounds like he can't be fucked being there in the recording booth. I know that's the style. It is laid back. It is like, it is like a conversation, what have you. I don't know. It's just not interesting me. There is nothing that is going to make me want to put this on.
I'd have a better time if it was instrumental. Because I really do like the musical side of it. But
chorus, though, is good. I will give you that. That is a very good development in their musicality. But I don't know. I think
there's the bits like where he's singing and like the backing vocals are saying like a word at a time, and like that bit sounds pretty cool. It's pretty interesting. I don't know. I think it's.
I don't know.
Like I said, I don't like the song. Isn't like I wasn't very excited to listen to it, and it didn't really blow me away. But it definitely feels like a development from that first album, which I think was very much them stuck on that sound and not being able to produce interesting songs from that sound. That album just didn't hit where it should have. And this feels like a step in the right direction.
Maybe I've gone into it thinking that I wouldn't enjoy it, but I don't know. I mean, the chorus I will fully give you. That is much better and more akin to what I would like them to do. So hopefully, if it goes that direction, maybe it'll grow on me. But I don't know. I can't see myself. I haven't really come back to that album at all. Really, I listen to Fixer Upper every now and then, and maybe 100% Endurance, but that's about it.
100% Endurance is a great.
We all know I don't really like Yard Act, so there wasn't much of a bar they had to get past, but they definitely didn't get past it with this one. What's the next track?
Let's do the Future Islands one because I've not really listened to it, but I've had it on in the background now. No, and I'm really enjoying the sounds of it. It is quintessential Lonely Islands. And
Islands.
The fact
Lonely Islands.
Did I say Lonely Islands? Future Islands. Yeah, jizz in my pants.
I love that song.
It's great.
Oh, I've not listened to that in so long.
Lonely Island are great, you know.
Lonely Island rank soon.
So many great films
Yeah.
from him. Hot
Um,
Rod's one of the best films ever.
yeah, this is exactly what you'd expect from Future Islands, and I know I've just moaned about that with Yard Act, and that is a musical development. But I just like these sounds.
I feel like they've got some stuff going on in this. I've only listened to this once before now, but there's some like key sounds going on here that don't seem like I've heard before in Future Island songs as much. Less synthy sounding, do you know what I mean? A bit more kind of like direct. And there's some good bass sounds going on as well.
Yeah.
I love
His voice is good in this song.
Is it Sam? Is he
Sam,
called
yeah.
Sam? I love his voice. He's a toffee as well. Up the toffees. The toffees.
Normally, for me, it's honestly it's the singing that puts me off these songs. I don't think it ever really works for me.
Oh, it's just feel it, Yanni.
Yeah, but I can't. This
what is it about it? You just don't like it.
He hates Americans.
I know it sounds
He
stupid.
might be Canadian.
Oh my god!
Do you think it
there
sounds
was
bad?
so many Americans, Canadians in Scotland. I wanted to stab my ears.
Oh, great. We
I
can't
know
do this
you
to
would
short
hate
now,
it.
can we?
I've used it. I don't give a shit. Fucking hell, it's driving me insane.
Okay.
This song, yeah, I do quite like it. And the voice isn't so off-putting for me that I don't enjoy it because I like it. Like I said, fucking stupid points I'm making here, isn't there?
Well, my question was: is it that you don't like his voice, or do you think it sounds bad? I hope that is a clear distinction.
I don't think for me the marriage of the instrumentation and his vocals works.
What a lovely way to phrase it.
Lovely. Fucking dead wrong.
That was more than you expected.
It was.
Yeah,
you
couldn't be more wrong, but it was
no,
lovely.
fair play. Yeah, good answer. Just
Fair
wrong.
play.
Just incorrect.
So incorrect.
Let me tell you about a band called Grandaddy
Oh shit! Yeah, tell me.
and a song called Watercooler.
Happy.
Liam was expecting me to cry.
Well, because you've seemed to have been like a big fan of these sad, soppy Grandaddy songs since you covered a few of them.
Yeah, it wasn't going to reduce me to tears, though. It was good.
Well, I mean,
Was
I was being dramatic, obviously.
Facetious.
Was it Watercooler? Is that the name of the
That's
song?
the one,
Watercooler,
pal, yeah.
yes, that's the one. I thought it was very nice. Very nice.
It is very nice,
lovely
yeah, yeah.
chorus. And I think it was just very nice. There's not much more to say to it, I suppose. The lyrics were nice from what I could make out. And I really like this kind of soft vocal from him. Yeah, there's just a lot of nice kind of chord sequences through the song that I thought were very pretty, honestly.
Yeah, it was very nice, yeah.
Didn't
I do like it, but yeah.
Yanni, did you listen to it?
Right now.
Great.
To be honest with you,
We'll wait.
it just seems kind of a bit like I'd be bored by it.
Probably.
I'm skipping through and there's a lot of things that are just the same that's happening.
Yeah.
Is this a new one, or is it like another old B-side or
I
something?
believe this is there's a new album coming.
It
called
looks
Blue
new.
Wav.
Wow.
Blue Wav.
That makes sense. Anything anybody wants to talk about left? I can imagine there's at least one.
Big
Kurt
KV's
Vile,
back.
something. Yeah.
Kurt Vile, another good year for the Roses. Another good year for Kurt Vile. I'm just happy to have him back, honestly. I don't think this song is breaking any necks, you know, but it's it's just pretty chill. I like the way he sings certain parts of it. He's got a great kind of vocal mannerisms, you know, and kind of little quirky ways of singing things. And it's just one of those long, winding, easy to listen to Kurt Vile songs. I like the dum bum bum bum, that part that keeps happening. It's nice and it's fun.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like you say, it's not breaking any necks.
No.
But
It's from a new EP.
I like. Yeah, it is. I like the sounds of everything, though. It's very nice sounding.
Yeah.
And, you know, if it was on during like a long car journey, it'd be nice. You know what I mean? Just relaxing.
That's all you want from KV. You know what I mean?
It really is.
That's all you need. It's just a good chill time.
Mm-hmm.
Summer or winter, you know, it's a year-round sound. Should put that on a fucking sticker. Year-round sound.
Yeah, you should.
It's a good album name. There's only one other thing worth mentioning. I think is the return of the Libertines. I don't know
Is it worth mentioning?
from whence it's the return of. When was the last time they put something?
9 years, I think, maybe.
Oh, they should just not bothered. It just feels so
Yeah.
trite.
Worth mentioning then.
Right. Wow.
Trite. It's where
Um,
it's just kind of like, oh, let's just talk about the same things that we talked about when we were actually young enough to talk about these things. And now we're not. We're lame. Our voices aren't as good, and
Lame.
musically we're not quite
Christ.
as adept. So I just
the last 5 things they've released on Spotify have been to do with Up the Bracket. So demos,
really fucking rinsing that, aren't
early demos, studio outtakes. Surely they're just demos, and then the remaster. So yeah, get your money in,
that's the fucking
guys.
bracket, eh?
It's perfectly fine. If the year was 2006, it's not. Stop this,
It's not.
please.
Sorry? Did they not release? Have they ever released 2 albums? No, 3 albums. But there was a gap of 2 between 2004 and 2015.
Yeah, he had a bit of trouble, didn't he?
Oh,
Come on,
Gunga,
Liam.
yeah, of course, yeah. But it's just mad to think.
Gunga Din was a good tune.
Gunga Din's a great song. That's just. But that's.
The only good song they've ever released.
No.
No, I'm joking.
Oh, I was going to name a
I
Baby Shambles
really-
song, but
I really don't like
That's
the
a Baby
Libertines,
Shambles song.
though.
no, I don't really.
Yeah,
care.
I'm not mad on
I
them.
don't really care for Libertines.
But tell you what I am mad on.
I hate Liberty. Come on.
I am mad on this week's album Spotlight, and I don't want to jump the gun, but I think we're ready to go there.
Do it.
We're not doing any shorts, right?
We can't.
I'm not wearing any shorts
I mean,
in
it's
this
a
weather.
great time to mention it. Carl, it really is. Let's just fucking stop this dead in the water just before we
Well,
start.
I did it over the. You could have done a quick.
No, you can still hear you over the thing. It
Oh,
doesn't-
can you?
Yeah, boy.
Oh, well, that's poor editing.
I don't,
I blame you.
I don't know
Yeah,
what you want me
exactly.
to do.
I thought I'd have been muted.
No, you shan't.
A little look behind the curtain for everyone there. Pip Blom.
Blum.
Bobby is the album. Is this the 3rd or the 4th? I should have
That
looked.
was a pop.
It's actually
uh,
25th.
Aha! I think it's the 3rd album, isn't it?
I don't know.
Couldn't
uh,
tell you.
Simply don't know.
I
Simply-
think it is. That's what I'm telling you.
He's
simply
told us
don't.
Albums. Bobby. Welcome Break.
It's a 3rd album. Yeah, it's a
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
third
that's
album.
correct. It's the 3rd album from Dutch
Jesus, man.
rockers. Pip Blom.
The names, Cal?
It's called Bobby.
You got the names and
I know
birth dates?
Pip Blom is in the band.
And her brother Charlie Blom and fucking Harriet Jensen. Right, what's the first song? Let's get into the music.
Is that real?
Tonight.
No, it's not real. It's not any of
Oh.
that. Talk to me about the music, Colin. That's what I want to hear.
Not tonight. It's very good. All of it. I don't really want to go too in depth into individual songs because I'm not prepared for that. We all know how much we've enjoyed, particularly the first 3 singles in the lead up to this album.
Yep.
Get Back is good, but it was comfortably the weakest of the 4. And I do think the rest of the album lives up to it in a way. It's not as exciting, but it is as refined. And yeah, I wouldn't say they were fillers. It's complimentary on the same level.
That is complimentary.
I would have said they maybe should have held off on one of the absolute slapper singles. They released,
Absolutely.
just to save it as a little treat for, because even though you said it's not fillers, the rest of it
It's not as exciting.
just isn't that
yeah.
level.
Yeah.
So but a 3-letter word to describe every single song on this album, bop. There's not
Yeah.
going to be much more of an in-depth description about any of the other tracks, to be honest with you. I will say that Kiss Me by the Candlelight, for me, is a strong contender for Song of the Year.
Wow,
At
that
least
is
one of the songs of the year. It's definitely a song of this year.
absolutely.
That's true.
Yeah, that's just want to throw that out there.
I think Not Tonight, the intro, is a good blend of what's to come and what's been from Pip Blom. This is kind of one of the most like straightforward guitar songs before going into Tiger, which Liam, back me up. Oh my god, it wafts. Oh my god. Pongs. What a tune.
Yeah, it's
Every
fucking
time
sick.
this comes on. And honestly, it comes on most days in my general life.
Juice.
Fuck me. I never get bored of this song.
It's
It's
fucking
unbelievable.
slaps. It really does slap.
Yeah.
I agree with everything you guys have said. I really do. The singles have just grown in power from the album. Everything else does live up to it. Live up to the expectation that not everything was going to be as good as the singles, but exceeds that. If that makes any fucking sense.
Nope.
But yeah, there's quite a lot of like really kind of pleasant surprises on the album. I think being just like, I don't know. It feels weird that an album is all good after you've heard
Yeah.
such solid songs. It's
Yeah.
kind of a big surprise. Brand New Car and 7 Weeks are probably two highlights for me. I just really love what's going on there. You know, they've managed to kind of keep a very cohesive sound through the whole album, whilst every song sounds kind of different, and I really, really like that. I think they've done a great job. I don't feel like I've been able to take this in as well as I'd like to over the last few days. But I've literally just been rinsing it on repeat to try and just get something from it. And now listening back through it, I can recognise most of it, and there are certain parts that stick out. So I think that's enough to say it's solid. Like,
Yeah. In terms of actual individual songs, they're not really blending. Like, they're not sticking out individually. But as a whole body of work, I've really enjoyed it. I've had it on a few times. Not as much as I would have liked, but it's going to be on heavy rotation from now until a certain special episode we do at the end of the year. It'll be high. Let's just say that. We're going to see Pip Blom next year
Yeah.
oh yeah,
in Liverpool, I hope. I just can't be arsed with Manchester, so I'm glad it's my Manchester gig days are
yeah.
behind
Unless
me.
it's something spectacular.
Unless it's they're behind me. Can't be fucked. So thank you, Pip Blom, for being what seems like one of the only artists to come to Liverpool in the next year. So thanks for that. I'm gonna get down and dirty, slightly away from the mosh pit because I'm too old to be in that. Sensibly as well. Like, say that a lot. I'll be sensible. Just have a good time.
Okay.
We'll be when is it? What is it, in March or something like
February, I think.
that? Okay, so Carly,
let's
you and
hope it
I will
doesn't
be
clash.
26.
Why? What an arsehole.
Well, I'm just pointing out facts, mate.
You're
just playing
26 in 5 days.
Yeah,
I won't be.
Yanni will
I'll
be the
be
young
25.
boy. Young Yanni, as always.
Young
Yeah.
Yanni.
You
The
brighten my day, Yanni.
Oh, classic. We need some scores on the doors, boys. What do we say?
Well,
Well, for exactly the opposite reason, I gave Ethan P. Flynn an 8 because I didn't feel prepared enough to give it a 9. I'm giving this album a 9 because it's just more fun. I'm not saying it's necessarily better than Ethan P. Flynn because I fucking love that album. This just appeals to me more regularly, and it'll be heavy rotation. You know what I'm trying to say? Fuck
yeah,
off.
man.
I'm finding this one really hard. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like I want to give it a score. I just don't feel entitled to do that.
You have to give it a score. That is the
No,
rule.
a certain score. I just don't feel like I can really actually back it up. I feel bad because I know it's just because I've not been able to absorb it properly. But I also don't want to give it the highest score because I feel like I'm just giving it the highest score. So I'm going to give it an 8. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10.
I'm stuck because
I feel like if we'd have left this for a week, sorry, Yanni, sorry. I feel like if we'd have left this for another week, it would have been very different. Go on, Yanni, go on. You're stuck too, go on.
You doing there? I
Please.
would have liked to have listened to this more during a point where I actually wanted to consume new music. This week wasn't that week.
Same.
and it feels unfair to be giving it the score that I'm probably going to give it. So I'm going to add an extra point with that in mind. So it is a 9.
Whoa.
Wow.
I was expecting an 8 there.
So you and I were really just both sides of the coin there, Yanni. I ended up going for the low one, you went for the higher one. Which is fine. I'm not mad. I do think it's shit. I do think if we'd have skipped this week and covered this next week, I would have comfortably give it a 9. I just really can't. I don't know what it is. It's a very strong feeling in me that I just couldn't give it a 9. But I wish it all the best. So that gives us gives us a full score of 9. 9. 9.
I'm happy with that. I'm comfortable.
Good.
Yeah. It's the Love Slaps as well. I didn't mention that, but fuck me. What a song.
It all slaps.
It all
does.
slaps. Thanks for watching, listening. Just watching. We don't put these on just Spotify
I'm going to
anymore.
get them up at some point, but like...
It doesn't matter if you don't. Who
no one
cares?
listen to any.
No. If you aren't subscribed, then do it, because there's so much content. So if you can't face an hour long plus of content, shorts are up for pretty much every segment now, because Liam is...
He's on it. My TikTok, I'm behind on TikTok, but it's been a busy week planning for next half term, you know.
Yeah, with your teaching job that you don't have yet. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to tell you that Lydia was off. I'm sure that would have helped you. I know you run to her schedule.
Absolutely, yeah. That's why I'm all over the place, mate. It's just, I'm not in a routine.
You need to know when you should be stood outside the school gate and whether you should not be, shouldn't you?
Don't make it weird. Don't make it weird.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.